Welcome back to the channel and another tutorial that will improve your interview skills to help you land that job. Today, we will see how you can answer a question many people struggle with. And that question is, tell me about yourself. Stay with me so you can give an interviewer exactly what they are looking for. This question can set the tone for your interview, so let's explore a structured approach to crafting a compelling response. Before we do this, I can explain why the interviewer will ask this question. First impressions are powerful, and this question is often part of forming that impression. It's an opportunity to observe your demeanor, confidence, and personality. The way you respond shows me, as an interviewer, how well you articulate your thoughts and structure your answers. It's an opportunity for you to showcase your ability to present information clearly and concisely. Your answer will also reveal how well you understand your own strengths and career goals and how they fit with the company and the position. Now let's see how you answer this effectively. Start with a brief professional introduction. Share an overview of your current role, experience, and expertise. For instance, you might say you're a certified software tester with extensive experience in test analysis and quality assurance management. Next, highlight your key achievements. Focus on accomplishments relevant to the role you are applying for. If it's a software testing role, mention certifications, tools, or techniques you excel in, like implementing automated testing strategies or experience in manual or API testing. Link your background to the company's needs. Show how your expertise aligns with the job. For example, express excitement about the role's focus on test automation, which matches your skills in using test automation tools. Conclude with your career goals. Mention how the role fits into your professional growth. You might express a desire to take on strategic responsibilities, like optimizing test frameworks and mentoring teams. This sounds like a lot, but try to aim for 1 or 2 minutes maximum, providing enough detail to be informative without overwhelming the interviewer. It's time to show you a few interview scenarios so you can see some different styles and how they can all give an effective answer. They all follow the same guidelines, and we'll recap these at the end of this tutorial.
Thank you for attending the interview, Amanda. Can we start with you telling me a little about yourself?
Thank you. I appreciate the opportunity to tell you about my professional career. I have 7 years of experience in the software test arena, primarily focused on manual testing. This has allowed me to have a great foundation and polish my skills in test case creation, test execution, and defect reporting across various domains, as well as working with methodologies such as waterfall, agile, and a few hybrid projects which take the best out of both. Over the past 10 months, I've also expanded into automation testing, using tools like Selenium and WinRunner. This has broadened my perspective on how some test processes can be made more efficient. I hold an ISTQB certification, which has provided me with a strong foundation in testing principles and methodologies. Additionally, I've studied SQL, Python, and Unix, which have allowed me to write efficient queries, create basic scripts, and navigate systems effectively during testing. Recently, I've embarked on a course that focuses on incorporating AI in testing, which aligns closely with the test role I have applied for. The training has opened up exciting possibilities for enhancing test coverage and optimizing test execution, and I'm eager to apply this knowledge in a practical environment.
Thank you. That's an interesting answer. Let's discuss your views on the use of AI.
Nice answer, Amanda. You ticked the boxes there, and by mentioning AI, which is relevant to the role you are applying for, you help to steer the direction of the interview. Now let's look at another example. Amanda will play the role of someone applying for a project manager's role, but they have limited experience. This scenario is based on a real-life interview with a very successful and dynamic project manager.
Hi, Amanda. Thanks for attending this interview. Can you start by telling me about yourself?
Thanks for asking about me. I will start by mentioning that I have 10 years of experience in IT in various roles, from business analysis, then testing, and more recently in the last 3 years, working as a software developer. The project I am currently involved in has been working in a hybrid methodology, mainly using Agile and Waterfall as well as rapid application development for the past 18 months. A year ago, I decided to change my career to project management after getting a taste for that role. I was asked to step in when the project manager left the company with no notice. This prompted me to study in this area, and I began this journey by completing the Prince 2 practitioner course, which gave me a strong foundation in structured project management. 6 months ago, I qualified with the Agile Certified Practitioner certification, and I'm now finishing the Certified Associate in Project Management qualification, which I expect to complete next month. In terms of hands-on experience, I've led the Scrum team on several occasions when the Scrum Master was unavailable. I've also written project plans using Microsoft Project on a waterfall methodology. My current manager has been on maternity leave for 4 months, and I am currently standing in as the project manager on a different project that uses a more hybrid approach. And it's great to work with a mix of approaches like Agile, RAD, and Waterfall. We take the best out of each one according to the business demands. My manager returns from leave next week, and there are very limited progression opportunities in my company. So I'm looking for a position similar to the role I am working because I have the skills to do the job, and I am keen to fully focus on project management. The hybrid methodologies used by your project appears to align perfectly with my skills and my experience with a mix of Agile and Waterfall. I believe I would contribute effectively to your organization.
Thank you, Amanda. Let's discuss a bit more about your current project management role.
Well done. Despite the lack of experience, Amanda demonstrated her determination and drive to become a project manager, not only by studying for relevant qualifications, but by taking on the extra responsibility whenever the opportunity arose. We'll finish by looking at one more answer. This time it's not IT related and shows how you can structure your answer the same way in any industry or any role. I will be interviewing Alex, who plays the part of a minibus driver who is applying for the role of a trainee warehouse manager. That's quite a change, so let's see how she answered the question about herself. This is also based on an actual interview. Hi Alex, and thanks for applying for the trainee warehouse manager role. That's quite a change from what you are doing now. So can you start by telling me about yourself?
That's a fair statement. It is quite a change, so I will explain how I got here. I'm 26 years old and currently work as a minibus driver for a coach company, which I've been doing for the last year after my children started nursery. And it was a welcome return to work after 2 years where I was focusing on looking after 2 babies. My career started when I left college at the age of 18 and spent 3 years in the armed forces working in logistics, where I gained valuable experience in managing supplies and coordinating deliveries. After leaving the forces, I worked in retail for about 2 years, handling till work, stock takes, and assisting customers. I particularly enjoyed organising stock takes and realised I have a natural talent as a team leader, especially when I have to solve problems and make decisions. I particularly like to get the input of team members to make sure we have all the angles covered. A year ago, after many discussions with professionals and some advice from my husband, I decided to pursue a career, and warehouse management seemed to be right up my street. Most advisors suggested that I should study and get qualified before applying, and that seemed like good advice, so that's the route I took. To help me to prepare for this moment, I completed a warehouse management certification, becoming proficient in systems like SAP, Oracle, and Blue Yonder, and also completed OSHA safety training. I'm currently attending evening classes to earn my Lean Six Sigma Green Belt, which will help me improve warehouse processes and efficiency. I'm drawn to this role because it combines logistics, people management, and hands-on work. This is a match for my skills and career aspirations. My experience in logistics, team leadership, and stock management has prepared me well to step into this role and make a big contribution to your company.
Thanks, Alex. The courses you are taking will help a lot. So let's discuss your 3 years in logistics and what you did there. It's interesting to see how Alex focused on her relevant skills for previous roles, proving that there is no point in talking about skills that are not relevant to the role you are applying for. For those of you who are curious, the job role was offered, but it was rejected by Alex as a better offer came along. Thank you for watching. You don't have to have a blank mind when an interviewer asks you about yourself now. Remember, start with a summary of your professional journey by highlighting your career progression and key achievements. Mention your key skills. Focus on skills that are relevant to the role you're applying for. Connect to the role. Show how your experiences and goals align with the company and the position. Keep it brief Aim for 1 or 2 minutes at the most, providing enough detail to be informative without overwhelming the interviewer. As with every answer you prepare, practice this in front of a mirror until you are confident. Well done. You are now ready to answer this question with enthusiasm. For more training and interview insights, use the link below this video. There's lots of useful lessons there, and please subscribe to the channel. It helps us to create more free content. If you found this video useful, please hit the like button for me before you go. Keep learning and improving.